Then dip me underway. You can fill my mind for flow, flow, flow. Hold me till I scream forever. And wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. Welcome. So if you're new to this channel and you made it all the way to the end, on this channel we get into all things beauty and we also do synthetic wig reviews. So for today's wig that we are reviewing is Bobbi Boss Unit, and it is called Alecta. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I have her in the shade, I think, tie-dye 1B silver blue. This wig is very much so different than what I've been doing, but I've been wanting to switch it up on this channel. And if you are interested in learning some pros and cons about this wig, then keep on watching. On this channel, I also like to get into the pros and cons of the wig, and we're gonna start with the cons. So one con for sure about this wig is that this wig is thin. It's very, very thin. And I just have been used to working with more full hair synthetic units. I know some people don't like when synthetic wigs come with a lot of hair. I tend to like it because I feel like the more hair, the more realistic it looks. Like, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I just feel like I have more to work with. It feels like I didn't have a lot to work with this wig. It's a little bit of false advertisement on the stock card itself. It looks like on the stock card that you get a wig with some layers. I don't know if I was able to include this in the video or not, but I had to go in and kind of just layer the wig myself, frame my own face, and trust me, sweetie, it was a struggle. Because I felt like if the hair was already thin, and so I felt like the more that I chipped away at the hair with the razor comb, I was gonna be left with one strand of hair eventually. So I just had to just stop and just, you know, trust the outcome, trust the process. I feel like if trust the process was a wig, this would be it. It was a little shiny. That was another con for me, and so I did have to go in with some dry shampoo and spray it on my hands and pat the wig down itself, because I wanted to just tone that shine down, because that shine comes across not only in person, but it comes across in videos, and it doesn't come across very cute, so I had to make sure I tone that down. That's just it. That was just a major con for me, is that it's just super thin, and I'm just overall not that impressed with the wig. So honestly, this is where I need to stop and give credit where credit is due. Angel Brene on TikTok, I came across her video. She did this wig, and she honestly did a better job than I did at putting layers in this wig. But I do have a video going up on how to put layers in your synthetic wig, and I did a much better job on that wig than this wig. This one, I don't really know where I went wrong. I mean, I don't know. I just was like, I can't keep chipping away at this wig like this. But yeah, basically she did a really good job at putting some layers in this wig and making it, like, truly customizing it to her liking. So that is where the inspiration came from today's wig. So you all should go and check her out on TikTok. So other than that, let's move on to the pros. Despite it being a tea part, I didn't mind it because It actually is kind of deep as advertised on the stock card. It says that it comes with a deep lace part, and I will say it's not as deep as other units that I have tried recently, but I see what Bobbi Boss was trying to do here on this particular unit, so I will go ahead and give them credit for that. I will also say something that stood out to me about the lace was that the lace was like pretty dark, and I would say that's a good thing because typically with these wigs you automatically need to put lace tint or whatever makeup or powder you choose to use in it because it's just extremely light. But this time it wasn't extremely light. It was the opposite for me. It was actually a little too dark for me, but I still listed as a pro because there are some other people who may be of a deeper complexion than I, and they really wouldn't have to do much with the wig. I feel like I didn't have to put too much. I didn't even have to put, I chose not to put any makeup in the part because it was already dark. And it was actually darker than the makeup I had that I usually use to blend my lace. But in the video I did, you know, kind of hold the lace against my hand to show you all how it was blending. So it did blend, but I just noticed in person that it was a bit dark. It was like darker than the makeup I use on my own skin. It was darker than my actual skin complexion. But if you are deeper than me, then like this would blend in with you smoothly. Like there would be no lines of demarcation in my opinion. And so that's one thing I can give it a pro for. It was like some of the darkest lace I've seen on a synthetic unit ever, really. And I know that I've only recently got back into reviewing synthetic wigs, but and all the ones that I've tried in the past year, in the past 6 months rather, all the ones I've tried in the past 6 months have been, you know, very light. There's been a few that have, you know, been very skin tone friendly, but this time I would say that of all the aspects of this wig, I was not expecting that to be a good one. So shout out to Bobbi Boss on that. The highlight situation is unique. I don't know if I listed it as a pro or not, but I don't mind it. It had a lot of potential. It had potential, I would say, and I don't mind it. I mean, it's not the most realistic aspect of the wig. I mean, I'm sure like an Arrogant Tay or somebody could pull this off with some of their clients, but it's just like, it's not the most realistic highlight situation. So other than that, I mean, I'll give it a pro because it's work withable. Like it still came out cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of the things that it claims on the stock card. So on the stock card, it says it comes with a special tie-dye colors, which is what the TD stands for in the name or in the style of the unit. It's a hand-tied lace front. And it has natural baby hairs. I did keep baby hairs on one side. Yeah, this side. I probably should have showed it a little bit. But I kept them, but I knew that they were going to be like non-existent with the way I chose to style this wig. So I felt like, you know, it's not a, you know, 13x6 lace front or anything like that. Like I don't have any party space, so it's not like I could like smooth the hair back and pluck the part. None of that would have made a difference. In fact, there's no lace in the wig. It's just a T-part. So you don't have much lace to work with. So showing the baby hairs was not going to be a thing for me. It's all the claims that it comes with. It's like, it's a very like simple unit that I feel like Bobbi Boss put together in the factory, but it you know, it's okay. Like it has potential, but I'll just, you know, in here and say it's not my favorite unit that I have reviewed. You know, this is probably the second unit that I have installed. This is probably the second synthetic unit that I have installed and have just not been super crazy about. I don't like completely dislike it, but sometimes when I put on a wig, like I immediately think to myself, oh, I can't wait to, you know, restyle this in another way, because I do wig updates as well. And so if you're interested in that, you should be following me on Instagram or TikTok in my wig updates. I'm not somebody that just wears a wig and throws it away, especially because I spend my hard-earned money on it. So I go and I dig those wigs back up and I restyle them, or I do something different to it. Seeing as though I cut this wig, I did cut layers in this wig. I'm gonna pause here to show y'all. You know, I tried to frame my face because I was trying to reinvent the hairstyle that Angel Brene did on her TikTok. But like I said, sister's just better at cutting her layers than I did the rubber band method. But if I can be honest and transparent, I had to go off camera and do a lot of trimming with my razor. I had to do a lot of trimming with my razor comb because it just was coming out too blunt, and I know that like that's, you know, not a good look when you are attempting to do your layers. But like I also said, y'all, I do have another video, a better video, if that is going to be uploaded this week, where my layers look 100% better, and I have a more like clear strategy of how you could achieve that in your synthetic unit or whatever unit you choose to cut. So I purchased this wig from glamourtress.com. And I purchased her for a total of $40. Her base price was $30, but plus shipping and handling, I was charged $10.50, which I didn't even realize until I picked up my invoice. She's an average price synthetic unit for these times that we're in. And so, I mean, you know, I just will end this video by saying she's not a necessary purchase. Like, it's not a you need this wig kind of wig. Like, and I also feel like if you're trying to achieve like customization with this wig, it's not beginner friendly. But if you want to just put it on as is, sure, it's beginner friendly, because you don't have to do much but cut the lace. And you know, if you want to put makeup in your part, you can. But like I said, this lace already comes pretty tinted, pre-tinted if you will, which they don't even list as a they don't list as a fact on the stock card, and they probably definitely should, you know, but to each his own. But that is it for the video. If you like this wig on me, despite how I feel about it personally, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe, especially if you want to me successfully do some layers in a wig and actually make it, you know, customize it the way I like. And it's an older wig that I'm reviving, so I would highly encourage you to tune in. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and the @name will be above. And that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.